So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you guys on my Odd Eyes Pendulum deck profile for the post-legendary dragon deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and of course guys, as I progress to the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys on my card choices and the reasons why I play them. And a huge shout out goes to Gabe. You guys don't know who Gabe is. Gabe is a huge Odd Eyes and Magicians advocate of this channel. He's been playing Pendulums ever since, and he was the one that actually helped me construct this deck list. So a huge shout out goes to Gabe. Unfortunately that he's in Montreal right now, and he wasn't able to give you guys his deck list, but nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and I'll explain to you guys all my card choices once I progress into the deck. Upon release of Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, this deck has gotten a little bit better because of its amazing effect where, you know, if an Odd Eyes card you control is destroyed by battle by card effect, you essentially get a special summon Odd Eyes monster directly from the deck, which is really amazing. And you play a lot of Odd Eyes cards in the deck, of course. This is going to be a pure Odd Eyes build, okay? There's going to be no Odd Eyes Magicians. It's just going to be straight Odd Eyes with the new support. So hopefully you guys enjoy this deck profile. And by the way guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, I have my official 100,000 subscriber playmat available. This mat I'm using right now is the Sage and Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon TeamSamuraiX1 official playmat. If you guys want to get your playmat today, make sure you guys message me on my Facebook page. That'll be absolutely amazing. I do free shipping to Canada and USA. International shipping may cost extra. So if you guys want to help support the channel and celebrate this milestone with me, so make sure you guys get your Blue Eyes 100K playmat today. I'm going to have these on sale for a limited time only, so make sure you guys get it as quickly as possible. Alright guys, enough talking. Let's just start with the deck profile. Start with the monster real quick. You want to play, of course, triple Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. This card is absolutely amazing. If an Odd Eyes card you control is destroyed by battle by card effect, you can special summon one Odd Eyes monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and you can only use this effect of Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon once per turn. So you have cards like Sky Iris in the deck, you have cards like Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon itself, and with the search power that this deck has with cards like Summoner's Art, Spirals, Flame Strike, Sky Iris, you can actually have instant access to this card directly to your hand, which is amazing. And it's also a really good high scale as an 8 scale for this deck. So triple Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Next off, you're gonna play, you know, the standard Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. This card's alternate art looks absolutely amazing. You guys don't know what Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon does. He destroys himself upon end phase to get to you to search a 1500 or less attack pendulum monster directly from your deck to your hand. So if you have these two cards in scale, you can pendulum summon out your stuff, and then end phase Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon will activate his effect to search, and then since, you know, this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can basically activate Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum to special summon another Odd Eyes monster directly from the deck, which is really, really amazing. So triple Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Next off, you're going to play triple Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. This card is also a really amazing card in the deck. I'm really glad that this card finally got reprinted. This card is the extra deck monster killer. Its face-up effect on the field is that once per turn, it's a quick effect. You can target one face-up monster on the field that was special from the extra deck and negates its effect until the end of this turn. So as a whole, this card deals a problematic extra deck monsters, which is really, really good. So triple Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, and it's also a 1 scale, which is really good when you have Persona Dragon and also Arc Pendulum Dragon in the scale. Next off, you're going to play, of course, double Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon. This card is really powerful, especially against True Dragos. This card is really powerful, especially True Dragos. I call this card the True Drago Killer because of its effect, because its in-scale effect says that once per turn, when an attack is declared involving your face-up monster and an opponent's monster, if you have an Odd Eyes card in your Pendulum zone, which you're going to have most of the time, you can make that monster you control gain 1200 attack until the end of the battle phase. So you basically make Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon become 3700, which is really strong, and you also make Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon become 3900, which is really, really good. So that way you can trample over a problematic monster on the board. And also, its monster effect is also pretty good as well to actually burn damage to your opponent. When this Pendulum Summon card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by attacking, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum sale. So basically, if you have 2 Odd Eyes monster, you basically deal 2400 damage to your opponent. It's just like a cowboy effect that Phantom Dragon had built in, which is really nice. So double Phantom Dragon. I love this card as well. You want to play the Odd Eyes Lancer Dragon. This card comes out in Battles of Legend. The really good thing about this card is that this card is able to help you trample over Masterpiece, and its effect is that when this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spawn trap cards until the end of the damage step, which is amazing. So this card can freely, you know, attack over any problematic monster on the board, and your opponent cannot have a response with their spawn trap cards. And especially coming up with Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, you can make Odd Eyes Lancer Dragon becomes really huge to basically become 4200 attack, which is really, really amazing. So Odd Eyes Lancer Dragon is just really good for that. You easily bring out this card directly from the deck off Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, which is amazing, and that's why you play this card. Next, you're gonna play, of course, the 1 power Odd Eyes Dissolver. This card is really good. You can tutor out this card directly from the deck off Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, which is really nice. And this card helps you bring out your fusions from your extra deck, which is really good. And also, you want to play the Perform Power Odd Eye Synchron, and this card is the Synchro monster in the deck, which gives you access to Synchro monsters in your extra deck, which is really good. Next off, you're going to play, of course, the Noble Dragon Magician. This card gives you access to Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, which is really amazing as well. One Perform Power Odd Eyes Unicorn, and one of the best cards in the deck, hands down, is definitely triple Perform Power Skullcore Bat Joker. This card is absolutely amazing. Searches out your entire deck, searches all your Odd Eyes cards, adds this card directly from your deck to your hand, which is really amazing. And for the last Perform Power monster you want to play is, you know, double Perform Power Pendulum Sorcerer. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have access to a super rare copy of this card, so I, you know, unfortunately I have the proxy. Sorcerer is just really good because you're able to pop cards, which enables you to trigger off Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon in your Pendulum scale, which is amazing. And this card can also add missing scales directly from your deck to your hand as well. And the next card, guys, one of the best supporting cards for this deck, in my personal opinion, has to be triple Astral Graf Sorcerer. The reason why this card is in the deck because it has a lot of synergy with Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. If a card you control is destroyed battle by card effect, you know what I mean, off cards like Skyris and things like that, you can special summon this card from your hand, that you can choose one monster in your graveyard extra deck or that is banished and that was destroyed this turn, and add one monster with the same name from your deck to your hand. So basically, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is destroyed by a card effect, which is itself, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can essentially just search another Odd Eyes directly from your deck to your hand. And if that were the case, while you have this card in your Pendulum zone as well, you can basically get a special another monster directly from the deck off Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, which is really good. And it's also a 2500 body, which is pretty big as well. So that's pretty much it for the monsters, guys. Let's go off into our spells. Alright, guys, the spell lineup is just so good in this deck because, like, the spell literally searches up all your scales. So you're gonna play, of course, triple Skyris. This card makes sure that your Pendulum scales does not get targeted by your opponent's card effects, which is really nice. Really good cards to help trigger off Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Double Terraforming to search the Skyris. Next off, you're gonna play, of course, triple Spiral Flame Strike. Card's really good because if you control an Odd Eyes card, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. It has two effects. It's a destruction card to destroy a card on the field, and it also gets to search your Odd Eyes card directly from your deck to your hand, which is really good. So, you know, all these card searches, and then you also you got cards like Duelist Alliance as well, which helps you search cards directly from your deck to your hand, which is amazing as long as you have a card in your Pendulum scale, which is really nice. Searches out your entire deck. This is why I love Duelist Alliance. Like, this deck is just so powerful because of the search engine that this deck has. Because, like, you literally, like, if you see a spell card that you have in your hand is essentially a scale, which is great. So triple Duelist Alliance. Next side you'll play, of course, double Odd Eyes Fusion to help you tour out Vortex Dragon, which is really good. Next you'll play a double Summoner's Art, searches out your Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon directly from your deck to your hand. So these cards just help searches out your entire deck again. So Summoner's Art, and last but not least, guys, I have to proxy this card as well. My apologies. Double Wavering Eyes. I love Wavering Eyes so much in the deck. This card is able to help you pop scales, and especially during the mirror match or against the Magician matchup, you're able to just wreck your opponent with Wavering Eyes as a whole. So that's pretty much it for the spells, guys. No traps. You're basically just trying to ram out your Pendulum Summon as much as possible, and especially with Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, this card enables you to bring out more monster presence on the board, which is really good to help you bring out big beat sticks on the board to actually help OTK your opponent, which is absolutely amazing. And these cards right here helps you get access to literally every single monster in this deck. So that's pretty much it for the spells, guys. No traps. Let's go off into your side deck real quick. Alright, guys, for the side deck, you guys all know it's all up to personal preference. So here's what I have for the side deck so far. I'm going to play a triple Zaphion. Really good against True Draco matchups. You're playing Pendulums, right? Use normal summon Zaphion, attack, help clear back row, and then you can freely Pendulum summon, which is really good. Double Magic Deflector, triple Dimensional Barrier against the Mirror Match, which is really amazing. Triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple Ash Blossom going second, and last but not least, we're going to play the one Max C Toron off our side. Side deck, guys, always up to personal preference. You guys can play whatever you guys want in the side deck, but just use my side deck as an idea on what you guys can incorporate in your side. Like Magic Deflector is just really good against Draco. These cards are good against Draco, really good against the Mirror Match, good against Mirror Match, good against overall rogue decks and also the meta as well. So that's pretty much it for the side. Let's go off into your extra deck. Alright, guys, off for the extra deck, we're going to play, of course, the one Clearwing Synchro Dragon. This alternate art looks amazing. And the one Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. This card is Regekion Summon, which is really good. One double Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. And, of course, the one Trishula Dragon Ice Bear. You can actually have access to this card. Next, I'm going to play, of course, double Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Amazing with Odd Eyes Fusion. One Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. And one Supreme Venom Fusion Dragon. The alternate art looks really amazing, guys. So that's pretty much it for Fusion. You don't need more Fusions, in my personal opinion. Most of the time, you're just going to be going to Odd Eyes Vortex anyways. which is really good card. You know, this card's a Solemn Judgment. You guys all know how powerful Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon is. And last but not least, for XCs, we're gonna play, of course, double Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, Dark Rebellion XCs, Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal, number 11 Big Eye to round off our XCs. So hopefully you guys enjoy this deck profile. These are all XCs monsters. You can have access to the deck. You always have access to these cards. You will always have access to these synchro monsters in the deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about this deck. Deck overall, guys, I think it's a solid deck, but if you guys would have to ask me which you would choose, Magician Pendulums or Odd Eyes Pendulums, 100% Magician Pendulums is just far more superior than this one. If you guys definitely want to pick this deck up to play on a competitive and local level, you guys can definitely go ahead and do that. I feel like this deck is just a really fun deck to play if you guys want to take this to locals and potentially even to regionals, depending on the cards that you're siding or if you know how to, you know, properly play this deck. But definitely test this deck out first. I think that with the release of this card, this deck has just gotten a little bit better because you're able to ram out more Odd Eyes monsters to the field. This deck is just really versatile against today's meta, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comment section below. And guys, a huge shout out goes to Gabe for helping me with this deck list. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And this is Sam from Team Sam. Sam signing out. Smash the thumbs up button. Alright guys, peace.
Friends in the family, come on, do it for the friends in the family. Friends in the family, do it for the friends in the family. Friends in the family. You don't know them, you don't know me, man.
You look like a Men in Black alien trying to blend in on